players in Fortnite such as FaZe High Sky and Mr. Savage. These guys know exactly what they're doing. They know how to fully edit and create a YouTube video with a storyline, a plot, whether it's supposed to be a funny video, a highlight video, or a montage video. Our guys can handle it. And their job is to create 3 to 5 of those videos for them, as well as a thumbnail, and then help guide the player with tags and the title. And you guys can imagine, these YouTube managers, they don't work for Kangana for free. We pay these guys every single month to help manage these players on our team. So as you guys can imagine, with almost 8 players right now, it costs a decent amount of money to keep these guys' channels running fully every single week. 3 to 5 videos each player for 6 months straight. So that's the first big thing we're doing for these players. The second thing we're doing is exposure from Kangana and the Fortnite guy. As you guys know, I have around 540,000 subscribers here on YouTube, but overall with my social medias and Kangana's social medias combined, we have over 1 million followers, which you guys can imagine will definitely help our players grow. We've already seen it in the past with players like Jay, Little, Unknown Army, of course, incredible players, and they grew on their own by being so good, but also by being associated with us and getting shout-outs constantly on my Twitter, my community page, the Kangana YouTube, the Kangana Instagram. These players definitely have grown a ton by being associated with us, which is now what we're also doing for these new players. So during these 6 months, we're going to do our absolute best to help them grow, not only through the YouTube manager, but also through our brand. Now, the third thing we offer our players is $100 a month, which will add up to $600 over the 6 months. Now, we understand this isn't a lot of money, but the thing is, we're already putting a lot of money and resources into every single player. player we sign in order to help them grow, which is the main goal of this contract. When we meet with these players, we don't tell them that our goal is to pay them and for them to do really good in tournaments and stuff. Obviously, we would love that they do, but overall, the main goal is to help them grow and teach them how YouTube works. We don't take earnings from their Fortnite tournaments. We're not interested in that stuff. We're literally just interested in helping them grow. Now, the reason we put the $100 in there is so that if they do need an upgrade, such as us a new microphone to make better content, a new HD webcam, or a new mouse in order to play the game, they can do that through us. Motor actually replied to my tweet, and he said this: you know the funny thing about this tweet? If you said you were giving someone who had 0 to 2,000 followers a full-time editor and designer for 30% of his ad revenue, then no one would have said anything. Adding the $100 makes you look like a piece of crap. Well, it's just a bonus. And I agree with him completely. It's like a slap in the face. We're just trying to give them something extra, but for some reason that makes people think we're scumbags. But we're not. We're not scumbags at all. I came up with this idea to help players grow because that's what we initially did with Unknown, Jay, and Little, and Epic Whale. We brought them onto our team. They were free agents, they weren't under contract, and we weren't making any videos for them. We were just making videos on Kungarden, and we were retweeting and posting a lot of their videos on our community pages, which I'm sure you guys have seen in the past. And all of them grew so much, so we wanted to come up with an idea where we could bring these players on for a 6-month program, help them grow, then after those 6 months, hopefully they have maybe 30, 40,000 subscribers, and they can move on and join a bigger team, just like a lot of the previous Kungarden members. Now, for some reason, there were some pro players out there like 100 Thieves Elevate or Ghost Issa who said, this contract's weird, it's a gamble, it's a scam, it's a slave contract, even at one point was tweeted out by Delzor, who is a TSM manager. In no way, shape, or form can I ever see how this is for someone who has no followers, no recognition, and no idea how to grow on YouTube. I can almost guarantee 99.99999% of the people out there right now who have literally no followers, have no idea how to grow, are not going to be signed on a big org in 6 months like FaZe Clan, TSM, Team Liquid, 100 Thieves, NRG. It's not going to happen. You want to know why I know this? Because we had players on our team like Little, who, by the way, is still a free agent, not signed on a pro team, who has a good amount of followers on all of his social medias, who qualified for the Fortnite World Cup, who has won multiple cash cups, who has placed top 5 in almost every single Fortnite Championship series in the West, is still a free agent. Then we look at Jay. Jay qualified for the World Cup in April 2019, right? Well, he didn't get signed to a pro team till January of 2020. It took him over 8 months after being in the Fortnite World Cup. And then take a look at Unknown Army, the most shocking of all. He won so many cash cups. He won Fortnite Championship Series squads and qualified for the World Cup twice as a controller player, which no other controller player did. He qualified for the World Cup in April 2019 as well, and it took him literally till February of 2020 to get signed. Now, what I will say is Unknown Army did start to get offers around November when he was doing really good in squads and winning cash cups, but still, April to November, 6 months. So through my experience, I learned that it takes 6+ months for players to prove themselves in order to get signed to a big team. So I figure, why not make a contract which will help these players for 6 months in order to set them up for a bigger team. And in return, all we're doing is taking 30% from their YouTube revenue, and then for some of them, we're taking 30% from their Twitch. One of the players we signed, for example, Kura, we didn't take 30% from his Twitch since he already had a decent Twitch going, averaging like 60 viewers, so we didn't want to take all of his earnings there. I talked with him and we both agreed that 15% would be fair. But guess what? After a month into his contract, we took nothing from his Twitch. We took 0% because we don't need it. I didn't want to take it. I don't need his 15%. We want him to grow first before we take anything from him. And guess what? Every single player who is signed with us, they know 100%. I gave them my word. If FaZe Clan, TSM, or whoever, a really big org comes and gives them a good offer, they are released. They are free to go. And we've already done it, and the player didn't even get an offer. For those of you guys who know, Kura is now a free agent. We released him like 4 days ago because he was telling me for about a week and a half that he was unhappy. He didn't like how the program was working for him. He just didn't like it. And
Yo, Robbie, doet de stream nu wel beter of niet?
Boodschappen doen.
Joep.
Moet ik nog chipjes halen?
Ja, denk het wel. Zie jij die legspike ook of niet? Ja, hè? Ja, sowieso. Rob, je kan gewoon in chat praten, man. Ik heb de chat openstaan, dus ik zie je. Of kan jij niet? Weet je wat trouwens zo raar is? Dat je hier niet doorheen kan. Dat vind ik echt heel irritant. Ja. Rob, waarom chat je niet in gewoon chat, want die kan ik gewoon lezen. Ik zie nu je WhatsApp zo hoor, maar... Ach. Hoe had hij nog 42 levens? Dan ben je toch dood, of ben ik nou gek?
I tried to make it work with him. I said, give us another week. We'll really try to push you. We'll really try to help you grow on YouTube. And I don't know, he just didn't like it. So we released him. So he is now a free agent. And guys, get this, literally. I released him from the team a day after I paid him in advance. So this is how it works for our team. We pay our players on the 15th. He signed on like, I'm gonna guess March 8th. So we paid him for his first month, which was $100 on March 15th. Then like April 13th, he messaged me. He said, hey, not happy with the team, not happy with how I'm growing. It doesn't feel like a family, whatever, you know, he didn't like it. Now I was down to release him when he was initially unhappy, but our management, specifically Doug, he said, hey, let's try to do one more week. Let's see if we can work it out. And he even gave Kura a $100 bonus. So now his contract went from $100 a month to $200 just to keep him happy. And a couple days later, on April 15th, I paid him those $200, and then 3 days later, he said he was unhappy again, so we released him. After we paid him that extra money, and after we paid our YouTube manager for a month and a half of managing his channel, which did cost over $1,000. So overall, guys, myself and my team Kungarna spent $1,500 on Kura in that month and a half. Not only that, we also tried to help him grow, and guess what we took from him? We took $0, nothing. We earned nothing from him, guys. Yet I was still okay with releasing him. So how am I scamming my players? That's the big question that is impossible to answer, because it's simply not true, and I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys support me on this. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, or you do support me, do me a favor, please do drop a like on it. Leave a comment down below. All of the support I can get here is amazing, guys. You gotta remember, Keemstar, millions of followers. It's really hard going up against him, and I've done it multiple times in the past. So thank you so much to you guys support.
Zo, dat was iets te close. Godverdomme.